It's day 8 since the protest started across Lagos and other major streets in Nigeria, with Nigerians calling for an end to police brutality and an end to the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. The federal government has since disbanded SARS, but Nigerians are not relenting. They are still demanding more from the federal government. Let's speak to Nigerians and sample their opinions and know what they are insisting and asking for at this particular time. Come with me.
Same thing, Zen is Airtel, everybody know that one. Everybody knows it's Whiskey and Starboy. So they cannot come and rebrand a SARS for us and call them SWAT under the space of 2-3 days. And they think we're going to believe that? No, we cannot. They have been promising us hell, that heaven will come down, but we are not seeing anything. This time around, we want our voices to be heard. We want the IGP to be sacked. All the leaders in police first, that's the first action. You sack them, then we will know they are ready. We want Nigeria to go back to the drawing table. Let's start afresh.
We don't want men of 1960 again in Nigeria. We want the youth. We want youth. We want youth. We want youth. We are tired of Buhari and his men. We are tired of APC and PDP. YDP. We want the Youth Democratic Party to come and repair Nigeria. We are tired of old people.
Enough is enough. The government has actually killed more than the SARS has killed. So we are using this opportunity to tell people of like minds to come out and join this protest so that we can tell the government that enough is enough. Let them reform Nigeria. Baba Ewa my law.
When the protesters converged on the Alausa Secretariat for the continuation of the protest, they were again attacked by thugs who allegedly dispersed them. The suspected attackers arrived in 3 BRT buses to disrupt the protest. The attackers allegedly brandished different harmful objects such as knives and machetes as they alighted from the BRT blue bus to disperse the protesters. Some of those attacked narrate their ordeal.
They brought in BRT full of thugs, like 4 Sienna buses. They brought in bikes. I saw a guy with blue hoodie with a gun. He said, let's go, let's go, let's go. We all have to run for our dear life and go and regroup at ShopRite before we regroup back and march down. We are ready for them. This is their last card they are playing. They want to use thugs on us, so that when they use the thugs on us, they will tell the military that we are thugs.
And then at about 8:30-ish, around that time, we just started hearing noise coming from the Lagos Assembly side, the House of Assembly side of Alausa. And then I could see about 20 to 30 guys holding machetes, knives, big sticks, charging towards our direction. But before we could know what was happening to make any move, I saw a couple of guys, they were lynched, we were being beaten. And next thing, some of them had got up to us with and that's when one of them was with a stick and tried to, hit. I just blocked with this hand, and that's how I got this in my hand.
I never knew what was happening. And I saw one of my guys, one of us protesters, he already had injury on his face and all of that. And I was like, Leo, what's happened? And next thing was like, those guys had come again. That I should run for my life, that they have outnumbered us. And the little crowd that we had tried to gather at that time, they had already dispersed. When I tried to inform some of my guys that we were wanting the roadblock to move for their lives, I was ambushed. They used cutlass to slap me and all of that. And I want the question to be thrown to the state government. How did those thugs have access to BLT? If the state government is denying it, if someone is denying it, if Tinubu is denying it, if what's his name, MC Oluomo is denying it, and all those what they call them, those street urchins leaders are denying, how did they have access to BLT that came to the House of Assembly? How did they have access to the shuttle buses that came to the House of Assembly? How did they have access to one of the civil service buses that came to the House of Assembly?
With the protesters standing firm on their demands, however peacefully, they insist that good governance will return to Nigeria. Justin Akadonye, Galaxy News, Lagos.